and welcome back to Queen G's Recipes. And today I'm going to be showing you a very delicious recipe, and it is so easy to make and most definitely a favorite in my house, and I hope it becomes a favorite in yours. It is the best chocolate chip banana bread you have ever tried. I make it over and over again and it is just wonderful. So the ingredients you'll be needing here are, of course, some bananas, some mashed bananas. You're also going to be needing some flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, and cinnamon, some chocolate chips, sugar, softened butter at room temperature, most definitely needs to be softened, and some milk, vanilla extract, and some eggs. Now, I like to add a little bit of cinnamon because it enhances the chocolate flavor and most definitely makes the loaf just perfect. So you're also going to be needing a loaf pan, just a regular sized loaf pan, which has been greased and lined with some parchment paper, and you will also need your oven to be preheated at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's move on to making our chocolate chip banana bread. Okay, so we're going to mash our bananas. Now, you want to make sure that your bananas are very ripe, so it adds the right amount of sweetness and moisture to your banana bread. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so we'll set our bananas aside and we will work on our batter. Okay, so into our mixing bowl, we will add in our softened butter. Our sugar, our vanilla, and we'll give this a nice mix to incorporate all our ingredients. Okay, this looks great. Now we will add in our eggs, and we'll give this another mix. Okay, so this is looking wonderful. Now just make sure you scrape down the sides and the bottom of your bowl as many times as necessary. So now we are going to add in our mashed bananas. Okay, and now we will add in our milk and our dry ingredients. And we will mix just until incorporated. And lastly, we will add in our chocolate chips, and we are one step closer to baking our loaf. So now just give it a mix just to make sure that the chocolate chips are all throughout the batter, nicely scattered through. Now this just looks and smells so good already. Now we are ready to place our batter into our prepared loaf pan, and then I'm going to take about 2 tablespoons of semi-sweet chocolate chips and just top it on top of my loaf before we place it into the oven. Okay, so this looks just wonderful. We are ready to bake our loaf at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about an hour or so, or when a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. Okay, so my banana bread was in the oven for exactly an hour and 10 minutes. Now, as I mentioned, the toothpick method is a no-fail, so that will give you your response if you're uncertain if it's baked or not. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it in the actual pan for about 20 minutes at room temperature, and then we'll remove it, place it on a platter, and we'll allow it to cool another 30 minutes or so because you don't want to break into it while it is still really hot, and then you'll smudge the chocolate chips. I mean, it'll still be delicious, but it is better to wait until it is almost room temperature. So let's wait then. Okay, so we are most definitely ready to cut a slice of our chocolate chip banana bread. It's still warm, but not hot anymore. All I can say is it is perfectly moist. It is so wonderful. Not overly sweet. It has the right amount of sweetness. It is so delicious. Definitely very easy to make, as you can see. And you can have this done in no time. You can double the recipe, make more than one. And I promise you, you will love this. It is so, so good. And it's just amazing. And everyone should have a banana bread recipe, and I promise you this will be your go-to recipe because you are going to love it. So that's about it. So easy to make, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a nice big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new and delicious recipe. Share the recipe with your family and friends, and I will see you in my next